Morning, everybody. Shawn P. Greene. It's the Shawn P. Greene Show. Tuesday morning. Taco Tuesday, to be exact. And I'm excited. I'm thinking about making this like a technical Tuesday because today I will, right after the show, implement this stream deck. I'm going to implement the stream deck on this computer, which is not meant for gaming. It's not meant for extensive video programming. So we're going to upgrade some things very soon. And thanks to your donations, we will have more material to work with. So stay tuned to that. Anyways, my name is Shawn Patrick Greene. It's Tuesday, April 19th, 2022. And we have survived an intense weekend of birthdays, holidays, and sacred moments with the resurrection of Jesus Christ. We believe, as Christians, he has risen. There is no ifs, ands, or buts in our minds. We do believe. We're born again Christians, we're believers, and so on and so forth. Not judging anybody who's not thinking that way. Just letting you know that's how I think. At any rate, you can call me 716-253-1870. We have a interesting couple segments we're going to talk about. I'm just going to bring up something that came up recently on the pop culture news. We'll check it out. You remember that girl Cash Me Outside? How about that? I just learned she has an Only's fan page, and instantly within one day made $1 million. Disrespectful to Dr. Phil, and everybody was down with it. I don't understand that, but she did it. She made it. She's a famous person with lots of money, wasting her talent on garbage. Yeah. I have this question. Does riches actually make you or validate you? I mean, what's your opinion? I want to know, anybody who's listening, anybody who's watching, does the riches of this world validate you and your walk in life as a successful human being because you have all the wealth in the world that you can imagine as a young person or an old person? It doesn't matter. We're going to look at this lady real quick. I guess she changed her name. Bad Baby. That's her new phrase. Oh yeah, she also made music. No, that's not him. Oh, he did it. She did a song, and DJ Sway, the remix god, remixed the song. Remixed the television bite. But Danielle Bregoli, I'm going to say it, Bregoli. I think that's how you pronounce it. Danielle Bregoli was, okay, is a rapper called Bad Baby now. Okay, very good. So let's get the backstory real quick on this young lattice. I'm not trying to glorify what she's doing. Just want to bring light to the situation here. Danielle Bregoli was born in March 26, 2003, known as Bad Baby. It's an American rapper now, okay? A songwriter and an internet personality. See, this is the thing. The internet is mad, okay? Because it will make a celebrity out of just about anything, okay? And I could become a stupid celebrity out of nowhere for no reason because that's how the internet works. I'm not quite there yet, of course, but this is what happens, and then wealth and riches can come to these people. But sometimes it's their folly as well. But this one is Cash Me Outside. How about that? How about that? It was a viral video, meme, and catchphrase in 2016 when she was a guest on Dr. Phil. She was the youngest female rapper ever to appear in the Hot 100 charts with her single debut, These Heaux. Hoes. That's how they're pronouncing it. Because that was another phrase that she used in that interview with Dr. Phil. Apparently she was born in Florida. Well, you know the story of Florida, man. Well, this is Florida girl. Okay, Florida. I lived in Florida for 12 years, okay? Anything goes down there, man. Anything goes. It's just the wild west of the South. I don't know how, the wild South. So anyway, she was signed. She got all these different accolades and and she threw a drink at Iggy Azalea, another. It's an Australian rapper, at a party thrown by Cardi B back in 2018. 2020, she was accused of blackfishing. Never heard of it. Oh, cultural appropriation. Blackfishing. That's a new word. Word of the day is blackfishing. She received backlash after comparing herself growing up with black people to Tarzan. Wow, this girl. And her mom don't seem like she's that bad of a parent. I don't know what happened in the household, but apparently this one here is happening. She's on a TV show bringing up baby, a Snapchat reality web series. Ah, you can do web series on Snapchat now. Here you go. There it's not. Can't do it forever, right? Oh, banned in the USA tour. She's using the H after each B for some reason. Baby, like Bhabie. Okay. Well, she was nominated for the Billboard Top Rap Female Artist 2018. How about that? So, it's a strange young lady. But that's not my topic for today. I don't have too many things when I come on the show talk about. And typically on Tuesday, I want to have an interview with somebody. And I'm going to see if anybody called on the hotline first. 716-253-1870. I did have a couple birthday messages. Nope. Nobody left a message. They did some text messages. Happy birthday, Shawn. Proud of you for being a human being on this planet. And I wish you all the best. It's kind of I had on my Facebook page, I had at least 300 before I went to bed. People saying happy birthday to me. So I do this every day. I'll go through Facebook. It's real easy. You just type it in. They give you a little set group of people whose birthday it is. And you can copy and paste it pretty much. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. So we'll go to that in a second. I'm frozen. Uh-oh. Here's an old post. The Young Ones was a TV show on YouTube. I don't know why I had that on there. I got several people who are online, but who is available to talk? All these people should be working, but their Facebook show that they're online right now. What are they doing? Hmm? What are these people doing? One of these days we'll have somebody online to chat. But you see on the top corner here, I'll show you on my Facebook. So you got birthdays. You got 7 people got birthdays today. So you click that. There you go. Now you got a whole list of people who have birthdays. Michael Chmiel. I don't know who he is. But see, I'll say happy birthday. Copy it. Copy. Then I'll do the emojis. This is my way of how I do birthdays. I'm doing this because I had a birthday yesterday. And this is kind of how I honor everybody on their birthdays. I got about 300 of these yesterday. I haven't had the official count yet because I haven't been on my Facebook page. So we'll just say happy birthday. And I got the emoji, their birthday cake, balloon, and the streamer, the thing you blow in, little streamer. Happy birthday, everybody. Thanks for paying attention and listening to my rants and wishing me happy birthday on all my social media platforms. I'm honored and blessed. 7 people. And I wish them well. So I got a lot of private messages. Some people I don't have no idea who they are. Some of them are spammers. Some of them, they don't put their own picture up there. So that's how you do birthdays, right? Is that how you do it? How do you do birthdays? Are you intentional? Is it a meaningful message? What are you actually doing on your social media? And go to my page and let's see how many total it was. I think it was like 279, which is probably the most I've ever had in any year, to be honest with you. The most I've ever had, 292. So I'm just short 8 people wishing me happy birthday. So if you know anybody that wants to give it to me, I got the belated birthdays today. So thank you for all that. Thank you for the belated birthday presents, which I don't think I got any presents, but I did have a nice little dinner and lunch yesterday. It was a good time. Speaking of which, yesterday was that Dingus Day we were talking about. Polish for a day. You're Polish for a day. Just like Irish for a day during St. Patrick's Day. Dingus Day was all about being Polish and celebrating with a parade. And they had beer tents. They had all kinds of stuff here, Buffalo. But it was a rainy day, and I just felt like it's my birthday. I'm not participating. There was a lot of other things I could have done, and I didn't. Just because, I'm tired, man. It's tax day yesterday. I finished all my taxes. Also, I missed a good meeting last night because of that. I had to do finish up some administrative stuff for my own personal world. But the Buffalo movie and video makers meeting. They had I guess 5 or 6 short films that they screened yesterday at the screening room near Amherst, and we had I didn't go, but local filmmakers, they submitted their projects, and it was awesome. You know what I mean? It's awesome when we have creativity flowing in our town. But I missed out on that one, and I probably could have gone to that as well. However, the big one that I missed that I was planning to attend, which I've never gone in decades, was the WWE Raw right here in Buffalo at the KeyBank Center. I missed out on that too. It was just so many options this weekend, things to do. It's just overwhelming to me. So, oh well, it is what it is. You miss out on a couple things. Is your life like that? Let me know. Give me a call, text 716-253-1870. Let me know what you think, how you feel. If you feel overwhelmed sometimes because there's so many options, especially if you got a large family. If you have a very large family, you'll always have options as far as what to do throughout the year, the whole year. I mean, you got the typical Easter, Thanksgiving, and Christmas holidays are the staples for family gatherings, especially, people you don't see throughout the year together in one setting. Extended families, in laws, new children, children getting, making children, all that stuff. Holidays are just jam packed. And this year, I just kind of felt like I was a little overwhelmed. I've done a lot of running around. Last year in April, we celebrated my 50th birthday with my family, and I had a great time. I was just grateful. I made a little video actually, kind of like a recap video of that 50th birthday celebration. It's on my YouTube channel. I think it's under projects. Matter of fact, we could play a little bit of snippet if you want. I have the sound on it though is it's copyright strike, not a strike, but And I don't know we really don't have to talk about Taco Tuesday. I don't think the food trucks are operating right now. We have this weather a weather pattern we have that blew through the Northeast, and I saw that up in actually more closer to past Syracuse to Albany, Georgia. They had snow, 18 inches. Oneida, around Utica. We missed out on that, which is fine with me. Buffalo, we've had our share of snow over the years. We don't typically have it too bad here during this time of year. However, you go to the Catskills or northern Adirondacks, whatever you want to call it, snowstorms will still be imminent. The lake effect snow that we get from the Great Lakes and other cities like, Grand Rapids, Detroit, Chicago, whatever. I think we get the worst of it because our city is at the very eastern end of a Great Lake. Maybe Grand Rapids will get it really bad as well, and along that western coastline of Michigan, somewhat in Cleveland also, because it's kind of like right on the edge of where a weather pattern could be in Cleveland. Erie, Pennsylvania definitely is in that place, but Buffalo definitely, because of Lake Erie, we get this huge amount of snow. And we have what they call lake effect snow, and that's when the lake itself is still warm from the summer, usually in the fall time. And this cold front comes in, precipitation brings up that moisture from the warm air, warm water, dumps it all on Buffalo, Western New York, Niagara Falls, Rochester, Batavia, Jamestown. Usually the south towns get it the worst up in the higher elevations, Jamestown area. So that's usually what happens in this area when it comes to snow. Well, we got forecast some snow. It ain't going to be too bad. Wintry mix, they call it. But they definitely got it worse in the middle of the state. You know, as far as I know, it's 18 inches. So let me see if I can find this video where I recapped my birthday. Oh, here you go. Here's that little short. This is my niece from years ago.
How about that? How about that?
I love this girl.
How about that? How about that?
How did I not like this?
How about that?
It's my sister laughing.
How about that?
I'm sorry, I have to share that one again. Share that too. I'm going to share this back to my sister. Cash me outside. How about that? Guess we're talking about it. So that's my niece, my sister's youngest. She's adorable. She's so funny. She's smart. She's doing her thing. My sister's got the coolest kids in the world, I think. They all have their own personalities. They all have their own little funny things that they say and do. Some are more serious than others, but they all have a sense of humor, and I think it's a testament to my sister's ability to raise kids in a crazy environment and having a sense of humor in the middle of it. She's got that ability to do a lot of things with people. She's a strong leader. I have to say that about my sister. My sister, Melissa, is a strong leader. I see what she's done over the years. I'm proud of her. I'm going to shout her out. One of these days we'll have her as a special guest. I've done all these episodes the last couple months, man. It's just dominated my YouTube channel, and I don't think I meant to do that. Like I thought about doing my own separate channel just for this show. But here I am still doing it on my YouTube channel, kind of reinventing what I do on this platform. Let me see if I can find that video I did. There it is. Shawn's 50th birthday. Last year. Yesterday was my 51st. And I got nearly 300 people saying happy birthday.
It's rolling.
All right, rolling.
So we did this. If you
All
look
right,
that up.
Shawn, you're 50. Whoa, that's crazy to think about. 50 years.
My sister, Melissa Greene.
Earth. 50 years old. Can you kick? And you can stretch. Glad that we got to see you for your 50th. Memories. I don't even know where to start with that. I think of my very first I want to say this one. Running up because you're yelling at Kimmy's boyfriend. Was one of my earliest memories. Other than you like going to the Navy, but I didn't really know what the Navy was. I thought it was something to do with navy blue clothes that you were over there making. I'm like, why do I have to go all the way that far to make navy blue shorts? But anyway, and yeah, yelling at Kimmy's boyfriend, and I was like, oh my god, what's happening? And Buffalo, a lot of videos. Here, the red car that was all beat up, a kid that wasn't yours.
That's my Geo Metro.
Just having a good time, you know? Doing stupid stuff.
All right, so this video just basically is about, it's a recap and a testimonial, and like here, it's, you know, for the narcissist Shawn Patrick Greene, to the family talking about different memories about me. I got my mother, my father, my brother, got Caitlin, my niece. Caitlin Caitlin, in my opinion, okay, this is my daughter Melissa, or my sister Melissa's daughter. Caitlin is probably the glue now that holds the family ties together. She's kind of like me in a way, where I like to make sure I'm connected to everybody, communicating, interacting somehow. As much as possible. She's the one that is the glue for her family, for her immediate siblings. And there's Emily. She's a fourth child in the Gothi clan. There's Amanda. She's the second child in the Gothi clan. There's Nana, my mother. They all had their own. Oh, that's a beautiful shot of her. Let's blow that one up real quick. Shawn, I don't like my picture, but look at that. That is a beautiful image right there. That's a beautiful image. I'm gonna have to screenshot that. Love it. It's a beautiful shot right there. Perfect still for my mother. And oh yeah, Mariah, she doesn't speak, but there's my daughter Mariah. She has her thing. She does. Oh man, that's another screenshot worthy moment. She don't say much. You gotta watch this video, okay? If you're interested. I'm not saying you have to, but it's really a nice little recap. If anything, it's a reassurance for me. Hey, this is a family that loves me. These are the memories they have of me. And maybe I could have been better. That's kind of how I look at it. There's Papa Bear. See if I can get a better still shot of him. How about this one? There you go. The guy that talks with his hands. Papa Bear. That still shot. So that's Bobby Greene, aka Robert Moore Greene Jr., my father. And we had a little, that's my brother. Uncle Brandon. There you go. That's a good shot. Uncle Brandon, or Applebeena, as Caitlin used to call him. And we had testimonial from a close friend to the family. How about that? Put it that way. So that was the birthday party. And I'm just grateful that, you know, I got to celebrate my 50th birthday with my family down in Florida, with my child, with Rosemary. We celebrated in different ways throughout the state. This weekend we celebrated my birthday. Went to a cafe, which is a beautiful spot. I wanted to explain where that would be. We'll go to Google real quick, and cafe in, I forgot what it's called. It's just open too, by the way. One thing, I don't know if you remember, but in the last 20 years, 30 years plus, the coffee house concept was huge. The coffee house concept was, I think Seattle kind of made it big, and they had a couple TV shows like Friends in New York, something like that, whatever, the Grand Central Perk. And then you had Frasier, the talk show host. We could have had, a lot of the influence from that, because Frasier and his brother were always at the cafe hanging out. So you had all these sitcoms talking about cafes. Oh, you're loving that. You love that little recap video, huh, Ma? Cool. Yeah, it was a good all of us could have been better, yeah. I think we all could have been better, Mom, our whole life. You know, we're not perfect. So there was a cafe though that I went to yesterday that I actually went to this place um last year before they opened it. And it was a place where actually it was a nonprofit organization that this place is at right now. And it's not listed on this thing here, but it's Broadway and Fillmore area. Broadway Market, that area. 3 stories, there it is. So there's 3 stories cafe. Went there yesterday. It's a little pricey, but it was a beautiful place. So last year, let me just get this story out real quick. So last year, I volunteered for this organization called 716 Ministries. What they do is they basically help people with soft skills like interviewing, which is what I did. Is It was a mentorship program. I helped mentor a young fellow, and it's like an 8-week program, and they have 5 days of mentoring. The first couple days they do like real hands-on carpentry, that construction type of work. They teach you about tools and how to do things, and mainly it's like either refugees or people who are trying to get back into life after being in jail, or just an average human being that just wants to learn something new, and they feel like, I can't get employed, so got to get some skills up. So this program helps you gain skills, get you back on your feet, and open a door for newer opportunities. So 716 Ministries has volunteers help mentor these people in these different areas. I didn't do the construction mentoring. I did the soft skills mentoring, which is interviewing, preparing a resume, all that stuff. So it was a very good opportunity. It was a good opportunity for me as well to learn how to step it up in that game. But this place is amazing. It was great. I had a chicken salad croissant. All right, they have the whole menu here, and it's just a beautiful place, man. Look at this. Look at these pictures. I'm trying to see if I can pull this up on the YouTube while I'm streaming. There it is. Look at that. Just a beautiful scenery. Design. And this was constructed by these people in that mentorship program, by the way. All this was designed or constructed. They taught you how to, burn the wood or whatever, and then finish it so that it looks nice for designing. That's kind of neat. It's a cool design. Again, a little pricey, a little more than I want to eat, a little more than I want to spend on it. So that's the chicken salad sandwich that I ate. If you go to YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter, or just go to ShawnPGreene.com, you'll go to the links for that. April 19th, 2022. So here's the chicken salad sandwich. There's a soup of the day. I don't know what that was. We didn't have the soup. My daughter wanted some, she wanted some, a warmer sandwich, I guess. Chicken sandwich. It was good. Very good. It's like cold cuts almost with cheese and, sourdough bread. And they sell their own coffee, which I'm going to make after I'm done with this show. Get myself up and at 'em. I'm going to be doing some projects. And here you go. 1021 Broadway is the actual address. It's a huge facility. Very large. It houses all these different organizations. If you could see it. And I'll just read it off. Jericho Road, which is the staple or like the flagship organization in this building. Spectrum Health. Again, 3 stories, cafes. Like, it's got its own little spot. You can do stuff there. Office for people with developmental disabilities. Broadway Pediatrics. Mental Health Advocates of Western New York. Learning Disabilities Association, Parent Network. All of this is just service-orientated people. And Jericho Road, they have like 3 different divisions here, but it's like a church. There's an outreach service, and then they do a lot of stuff with refugees. So I imagine the Ukrainians that will be coming through will be a part of that somehow. And let's see. That's an entrance for it. There's more of the inside of this cafe. Oh, a little video. Look at that. Didn't even notice. See how big that is? And they got another room back here that could house about 40 people. And it's almost soundproof. I was listening to music, and I'll close that door in that other room, soundproof. So you check that out. And here's that whole building that it's housed in. See that? Look at this. It's huge. This is like a street, one-way street coming this way. But right in here is like a drop. Is that cafe right here. And you see it's a 4-story high building. A lot of offices and all that stuff. And quite possibly I'm going to be renting that space out. Who knows? So I'm going to give it a thumbs up on my Googles. So 3 stories cafe. Beautiful place. Great food. Highly recommend it. So that's where we went yesterday. That was kind of like my little birthday lunch. And I also went to Paula's Donuts. Got to go to Paula's Donuts in the morning. En route to getting my daughter's COVID test for school. I guess they wanted everybody that was on a break from, for the Easter break. No school yesterday, on Easter Monday, Dingus Day, Tax Day, whatever day you want to call yesterday, my birthday. And then today she had it before, I guess Monday night, they want all the students to have a test, a COVID-19 test before coming back to school. And from what I understand, it was strictly voluntary, but we went for it. And we went on our way there to go to this building. It's an Erie County facility, free facility. The testing was within 15 minutes. That was great. The results, 98% accurate, they say. But en route to that, we had to stop at the Paula's Donuts near Larkinville because it was on the way. I mean, who's the dummy that passes by Paula's Donuts and doesn't stop? So you're the fool if you do that. Paula's Donuts is awesome. So pretty much, the next couple months, it's pretty
Is this
wide
rolling?
open. Whoop.
All right.
All right, I replayed this.
Rolling.
I'm gonna stop that. So in next couple months, there's a lot going on as far as Christian film world. Okay, and I gotta go to my calendar here. I don't know if I have it. Let's go to my Google Calendar. I have to go to Google first. All right, Google Calendar. I got so much going on, so many options, so many things I would like to do, but it's costly. Okay, I still have to pay a little extra tax money from last year's New York State. So my fault. I didn't have my unemployment taxed last year. It was too much for them. On top of that, had the grants and stuff from school. So all the messy tax stuff is pretty much over after this year. No unemployment, no student grants, none of that stuff for next year's tax. So we'll see how this works out. So today, the 19th, okay, April 19th, I'm going to do something online. It's called social media featuring LinkedIn. It's like a strategy for employment. Okay. But here's what's happening this weekend. In Branson, Missouri, it's a Christian film festival called simply the Branson International Film Festival. So that's an option if I want to do something this weekend. But to get there quickly, I'd have to fly. If I drove all the way to Branson, Missouri, we're talking a one-day journey, at least 1 day driving. So I'd have to leave tomorrow, stay overnight the whole weekend, come back Sunday, which I can't tonight. I also have worship practice because I'm playing again drums Sunday the 24th. So I'll probably miss the Branson, Missouri festival this year, and which I was a judge of some short films too, so hopefully they are successful in that. Whoever I picked, that it agrees with the other panel members. But also this weekend is a fundraiser for the local Buffalo event called Reaching the Unreached Fest. We had our guest on a couple months ago in regards to this event, so maybe we'll bring him on. But Branson, Missouri Film Festival is a big deal. Branson International Film Festival. It's a Christian film festival. The one I missed that I wanted to check out was the Cleveland International Film Festival. I missed that one. Content 2022 for spring was another one in the beginning of March, so I missed that one. Went to my niece's wedding, Amanda and Tyson's. So what's happening next? Okay, so at the end of the month, they do a film contest for Christian Worldview Film Festival, and it's basically a 48 hours that you have to write, shoot, edit, and submit a film, a short film, usually within 7 to 10 minutes, something in that range. So that's a possibility for next weekend. I've already alerted the team, hey, we're going to do a film challenge. Are you interested? So it looks like I might be filming Thursday night and then Friday night. It'll have to be after. I also have the UB's Veteran Military Recognition Day next Thursday at 3 p.m. So in other words, that me as a veteran, former UB student from last year. I will be going to this military recognition, veterans and military recognition ceremony, 3 p.m. at UB. And that's specifically for all of us people that were members of school that graduate or have graduated within this year. The veterans and active, there's a lot of active duty members or reservists that are in school that will finish as well this year, that will be part of that recognition ceremony. You see, it's too much going on. What's next? May 4th through the 7th. Now, this is something that I had planned to attend, but circumstances have changed the outcome. International Christian Film Festival in Orlando, May 4th through the 7th. And that I might have to miss this year. I wanted to go really bad. Got stuff from my Mariah meeting. This is just my calendar. I'm just talking out loud. I'm just sorting through it and getting my mind, together here. Also, May 15th through the 18th in Batavia, Mario Murillo will be in town as part of their Living Proof Crusade. Big camp meeting, basically. About a month ago, they had a breakfast. A couple weeks ago, 950 leaders, church leaders, attended this. 950 attended this brunch. Mario Murillo, for whatever reason, this guy in California who's a preacher, he's a Pentecostal. He has a big ministry in California, a big following. He's got a television show, a lot of stuff on the internet. So Mario Murillo has chosen, of all the places in the state of New York, the smaller town of Batavia, which is actually smack dab in the middle of Buffalo and Rochester. So he's coming here May 15th to the 18th for a big camp tent revival, so to speak. They have worship. The worship team came to our church not too long ago, within the last year. So he's been here in Batavia several times now, preparing for this event to come to Buffalo. And that's going to be I think that's going to be an exciting event. So I'm going to have to check that out. The next following week in Orlando, Podfest, May 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, Memorial Weekend. And there is my graduation ceremony at UB, 9:30 a.m., the 22nd of May. So that's going to be a big deal for me as well. Not only do we have the military recognition ceremony at UB next Thursday, but next month, May 22nd, at 9 a.m. is going to be my graduation ceremony. So I'm excited about that. That's or the Buffalo Irish Festival, they call it, or Irish Feast, is going to come up, and it's a one-day event. July, Reaching the Unreached Fest, Christian hip hop event. Going to have V Rose, going to have AI the Anomaly, and Zonti, which are well-known Christian hip hop artists. Buffalo Irish Fest, Kingdom Bound's coming up. That's going to be huge. The return of Kingdom Bound live at Darien Lake, Six Flags. Doesn't get any bigger than that when it comes to music. They're going to have Casting Crowns. I mean, usually Casting Crowns will be the headliner. But not only that, King and Country. Not only that, Toby Mac. They're all coming this year. And I'm forgetting somebody from Sunday night. Oh, Skillet. So usually all four of them will come on a rotating schedule. They might maybe have one or two come each year, but this is going to be huge. This is going to be the best Kingdom Bound we've ever had, in my opinion. because we're getting out of this COVID funk. We're bringing, great artists and just a great time. So I'm going to have to get myself a table there for this Great Lakes Christian Film Festival. So that's what's coming up in July. And then August, okay, well, Buffalo Irish Festival. August, the Christian Worldview Film Festival is in Albany, Georgia. And that I am definitely planning to go to. We typically would have our film festival during that time, at least that weekend. And I actually had a schedule for that initially. But they, for whatever reason, the Kendrick brothers decided they're going to do theirs that weekend. Great. So we moved ours to September, which actually is working out better. God is good. That weekend, Lucille Ball Comedy Festival. They have the National Comedy Center in Jamestown, New York, and they celebrate the Lucille Ball Comedy Festival that weekend as well, if you're into comedy. And then Christian Family Film, there's a smaller little venue just north of Jamestown that they have a Christian Film Festival, just south from here. And Erie County Fair's coming up, birthdays, Detroit Trinity International Film Festival, Buffalo Fantastic Dreams, that's the big one around here, 48-Hour Film Festival in Orlando, Chautauqua International Christian Film. I mean, look, and then that's where I'm coming to. Great Lakes Christian Film Festival. That's the one. That's the one I organize. That's the one our team puts together. It's going to be beautiful. September 7th through the 11th. All kinds of stuff smashed in the middle of that. Content 2022 fall version is going to be happening right after, immediately after. So I won't have no rest this weekend. And then online they have Canadian International Faith and Family Film Festival. So Kingdom Choice Awards is a Christian hip hop event, October 1st on Broadway. So I'm excited for them. And that's it. I mean, after that, it falls off a little bit. A couple more events here and there, but nothing booked through December. And then I'm trying to work on a couple film festivals, actually. I'm going to work on a Christian film festival in Tampa. And I also have an Irish film festival I'm planning here in Buffalo. Oh, yeah. Irish films. You know, not necessarily a Christian orientated, but we're going to have Irish films. I'm going to have a team built for that. So that's going to be exciting. That's it. I just wanted to share you my calendar. That wasn't planned. But I just want to let you know there's a lot of stuff going on in my world that I have to somehow connect to. And it's so difficult because I have an autistic adult now. My daughter's 20. And work scheduling, planning is very difficult to attend everything. And it can get expensive. And really, I'd rather save the money to put off our event than to be spending my money on going all over the place to everybody else's event. But I like networking. I love meeting up with people that I haven't seen in a while. I love getting face-to-face conversations because to me, I'm an old school person. We can do this online. We can have conversation with people. But to me, it's not the same. It's not the same as having handshakes, hugs, high fives, fist bumps, and good, meaningful conversation. Getting some photos for the Instagram. Typical networking opportunities. Plus, I want to dress up in my beautiful outfits that I like to put together from the Dollar Tree. So God is good, man. God is good. God is good all the time. So, but anyways, I really don't have much more to talk about today. I will prep more for next couple of weeks because the crazy busy season for me is winding down for now when it comes to the personal things in life. Did my taxes, had my birthday, had Mariah's birthday, Easter Sunday, Good Friday. A lot of stuff we had done over the last couple weeks. But this past weekend was really busy. All right. That's all I got today. My name is Shawn Patrick Greene. Shawn P. Greene Show. Go to ShawnPGreene.com for the links. And check it out. We got stuff coming up. I'm going to be working on some tech stuff. Going to work on my Stream Deck. Get myself ready for doing some fancier displays, maybe. Who knows? All right, guys. Thank you for listening and watching. Shawn P. Greene. ShawnPGreene.com. Keep it locked.